Okay, so just woke up not that long ago. It's around 10 a.m. as of the time of this recording, and I was greeted to a pretty nice surprise. Around 7 hours ago, Gearbox dropped some new information on the new DLC, and I haven't seen it yet. So, gonna be watching this. Okay. New stage, I think that was shown off in the last trailer. Or in the last Dev Diaries. And there's the Seeker. Okay. Character reveal. Okay. That's really cool. So Seeker, this is the new survivor. And this new survivor was actually part of the leaks. So this survivor was to be expected. This one, completely brand new. Not from any of the previous games. So let's see what they do. Okay. Spirit Punch. Looks kind of like Artificer, but it's like a 3-hit combo. Also just looks a lot better. So that punch charges from the ground. Sojourn, I'm guessing, is the utility. Looks pretty broken. Looks pretty broke. It looks like Heretics, but it does like an explosion at the end. And I mean, Heretics utility is like already pretty insane. But I guess we'll see when it's in game. Meditation. I guess we'll see how much damage that does. Look pretty good. Just some AoE around the survivor. Not sure how I feel about that since the other attacks look pretty ranged. Maybe it'll be like a commando thing where being close to the enemy is good. And okay, that's the trailer. So now let's see the Dev Diaries.
Do you have a friend who's constantly being trampled by bison before reaching the teleporter?
Bison? Bison? Whatever.
Managed to commune with a powerful forgotten creature. Her connection grew, and with it, her ability to unravel the secrets of soul manipulation.
Interesting.
Now
There's the other stage that was shown in the previous Dev Diaries as well. Just wanted to point that out.
She can dish out incredible damage to nearby monsters. But unique.
Okay, there was a crowbar. There was a crowbar. It doesn't just straight up one-shot them right away. Okay.
She is also able to unleash potent healing abilities to sustain her teammates.
Healing?
The combination of brawling and healing is core to who Seeker is as a survivor. Players who learn to seamlessly flow between them will be rewarded.
New item. Splits incoming damage. That looks really broken. Splits incoming damage. Or does that mean among teammates, or among drones, or among minions? And it's a common item as well. That's pretty interesting. I'm really interested in what he said about the healing.
Special ability, Meditate.
Meditate.
This ability challenges you to execute a timed sequence. Success with that sequence will cause a blast to emanate a short distance out from Seeker.
Interesting.
This range take a huge chunk of damage, and allies will receive.
I wonder how much damage it does.
When playing with Seeker on your team, keep an eye out for when she starts to channel her Meditate so you can swoop in and take advantage of some much needed healing.
So you heal teammates in range of that meditation. Dang. Well, I'm like a former rhythm game player. I also just do really well with quick time events, so I don't know, man. That seems pretty broken. You only have to input like 5 arrows. Seems pretty good. I don't know.
But wait, there's
Hopefully the massive damage they're talking about is like greatly exaggerated. But yeah, I can see this being a pretty cool survivor if they balance him correctly. Looks pretty cool.
Seeker will also gain a stack of Tranquility. Gathering a handful of Tranquility stacks will make certain abilities more potent. Upon completing your 7th stack, Seeker's Meditate is even able to resurrect her fallen comrades.
Resurrect a fallen comrade. I guess. Wow. Never been able to do that in the game before until now. It's a pretty interesting direction they're taking, not gonna lie.
It's alright, Commando. Those bison get the best of all of us sometimes.
Dude, bison is not hard to deal with. Okay, I'm just gonna continue.
Now let's jump back and take a look at her primary skill, Spirit Punch. This ability is really a 3-punch combo. Your first 2 punches fly rapidly forward, piercing through any monsters they hit.
Okay, so the range is not that good. So I guess it's understandable why it does so much more damage.
Will instead explode with increased damage.
Looks like he has to aim it pretty well as well. Aside from the third one. Looks like it's not like Mercenaries, where it keeps the 3-hit combo, like regardless of how long you take between each strike. Looks like it resets based on that footage.
Each stack, your empowered explosive attack will grow more.
New enemy, by the way. That one was showed off on Twitter not too long ago. That little worm.
Seeker's secondary skill is Unseen Hand. Use it to unleash a giant phantasmal hand from the ground that slows, knocks back, and drains health from all that are in its range.
Drains health? Okay. I mean, I don't know, like, Rex's whole gimmick is healing, so having another survivor do that on top of doing amazing crowd control, I don't know. But then again, like, Railgunner and Void Fiend are also broken, and they're DLC, so I suppose.
One of Seeker's biggest drawbacks is her lack of long-range damage. You'll often run into situations where a monster...
Yeah, I commented on that range earlier. Doesn't look very big. That's interesting. So it looks like Wisps and Blind Pests, those are going to be like the biggest hindrances against this survivor.
That's where our next skill comes into play, Sojourn. This ability doesn't have a normal skill duration.
So I'm wondering if it does damage during the dash and not just exiting it.
Instead, after 3 seconds of flight...
Because if so, then, I mean, I guess Wisps and Blind Pests won't really be a problem at all.
It will start ticking down your health.
Start ticking down your health. So I guess that's a pretty neat way to balance out the invincibility you get from it.
Cancel your flight, either reactivate it or collide with something. Seeker will then explode, dealing damage and stunning your enemies.
Okay, so only the explosion does damage.
I'd avoid flinging yourself into a horde of enemies after you just...
Oh, yeah. Okay, so looks like it takes a lot of health. That's crazy. Okay, so the dash is not as broken or insane as I initially thought it would be.
A lengthy sojourn.
Wow, that takes a lot of health.
Once you're healing our allies makes her an invaluable asset.
Very cool new stage, by the way.
If you look closely, you can also get...
Ooh, hold on, go back. So there was a new item on Acrid over there. That one was also shown on Twitter not too long ago, but not like the actual in-game model on a character. So that's pretty cool to see. I'm glad I caught that.
If you look closely, you can also get a glimpse of an alternate ability in her trailer.
So this is an alternate. Maybe it replaces the secondary, maybe it replaces the giant fist. That doesn't really look good in comparison to the fist though, so not sure how to feel about that. Okay, new survivor looks super interesting. Kind of good, pretty good, very good, maybe broken. Yeah, damage looks insane. Only big weakness is the range, which the fist can deal with. Yeah, survivor looks pretty good. Looks like they put a lot of thought into it. Very glad about that. And looking forward to the new DLC. Oh wait, hold on. I missed this little tidbit at the end. It's Chef. It's literally Chef. Yeah, ingredients, bottom left, protein, computing. A literal chef hat on the bottom right. That's Chef. I guess he's back. That's really cool. Dang. Also part of the leaks. I guess that confirms that. Pretty cool. So I guess in the next Dev Diaries, we will see Chef. Okay, now that's it. Goodbye.